What's going on YouTube? What's going on Facebook? What's going on Style Fitness family? Check this out. Today I'm going to be demonstrating what is a proper bench press from both a kinesiological standpoint and from a sports standpoint. Now, a lot of times back in the day I had a video where I made and I was bench pressing and people were complaining that I didn't go down a certain range and things like that, but there's a specific reason as to why it was done the way that I'm going to demonstrate to you, and then I'm going to also demonstrate to you the competition way things are done in order to develop, strength and power in terms of that, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just simply explain to you guys how to do a proper bench press. So let's begin. So first step is I like to personally slide down to the very end of the bench, so that way I can ensure that I'm not going to hit my back of my head up against this bar here, right? So lean back. Now from here, what I plan on doing is now I'm looking at the bar, and the bar is this far away from me, so I have to align my eyes to the bar. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to start sliding back now so where my eyes are aligned with the bar. So the next step is to now find the equilibrium points, and my equilibrium points are pretty far. So you have that one and that one, right? So now when you feel there's ridges here on the bar, and the ridges on the bar lets me know that this is until I find a smooth point, and that's where the equilibrium is on the bar. So the next step is I squeeze my shoulder blades back. I don't hyper arch, I just squeeze my shoulder blades back, extend my elbows, keep them extended until I deviate my arms, until I extend my arms forward. Or so I would say, yes, this is extension. So from here, I come down, and because my shoulder blades are squeezed, I'm stopping right here at 90 degrees. And if you notice that it's not that far from my chest. I don't have to bounce it off to demonstrate that I'm lifting. However, for competition purposes, most people bounce it off their chest to let them know that, hey, this is as far as I can go. So here's certain things that I see that people do that isn't right. When they bench, they bring their head up like this, and then they come back. That's gonna cause a massive strain in your neck, and you really don't wanna do that. So like I said, keep shoulder blades squeezed, down, you break the plane of 90 degrees. If you notice that my shoulders are bending at 90 degrees, I don't have to go any further than here. But if you notice, I'm not that far. So I can bounce it off my chest, but bouncing off my chest is also an assist move. And it's manipulating the stretch reflex in your chest. You don't want to do that either. You want to actually come down, stop, and then generate force again. Push as hard as you can. Force. 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 So, with that being said, so let me demonstrate to you. This is squeezing your shoulder blades. This is arching your back. You don't want to arch your back like this because you're creating a whole bunch of muscular imbalances throughout your body that you don't really need to have. Yes, you do need your shoulder blades squeezed to support your shoulder blades because it's an unstable joint. However, at the same time, you don't want to hyper arch your back because now you're putting pressure on your spine that is unnecessary and that is going to cause you great pain later on down the road in your life. What we're doing this for is for longevity, for strength, for speed and power. We're not doing it just for the sake of doing it or to impress people. We're just doing this to improve the health and fitness of our lives so that we can continue to do what it is that we do on a regular basis. So now, again, remember, shoulder blades squeezed, slight arch in your back, no ducking your head forward when you press, when you come down. You shouldn't be ducking your head forward and back and forth like that. Also, last but not least, all you have to do is break the plane of your elbow. So your elbow bends to 90 degrees, you're good. All right? So have a nice day and be the best you.